turned on woman is a woman who, when you're sitting with her, you have a feeling that she is so exactly who she is.
And me asking for exactly what I want and being really specific and being really clear and having that be okay.
I come from an extremely conservative background. I grew up in Texas. And as my parents like to say, you know, if somebody sees your genitals, you should be getting married.
I'm from Saudi Arabia. That's where my family is from. I was raised there. Growing up, I just always felt as if my sex was too big for everything. I overwhelmed those around me.
My husband died 8 years ago. You know, it'd been 22 years since I had been with another man. Feeling alive and sexual and going, what does that look like, you know, at this point in my life?
So the orgasmic lifestyle would be something that was rooted in the practice of orgasmic meditation. In and of itself, it just plain nourishes the body.
Orgasmic meditation, OM for short, is a 15-minute timed practice where a partner strokes the upper left-hand quadrant of the clitoris very lightly.
As you begin to practice orgasm on a regular basis, everything relaxes.
The most important thing for me about OMing is how it connected me to this part of myself that I knew was always there, but I just didn't quite know how to bring it out.
I'm a passionate woman, and I'm a woman with depth and with desire.
For me, OM has been more about surrender. It helped me open my orgasm.
Confidence and clarity.
It's like connecting to that like sexual and powerful women inside.
I feel my sensuality and sexuality so much more deeply.
Orgasmic meditation radically shifted how I relate to men. This feeling of we can create together became possible. We can't take ourselves out of control, so we need partners. My experience of men when they're in the presence of a turned on woman is that they actually feel relief.
What was actually important was the intimacy, the connection between the both of us, like in that moment.
So when we're talking about a turned on woman's sex, to my mind, it's a radically different world.
Since I've started OMing, I actually have sex because that's what I desire, and my body wants to connect with someone and feel those sensations.
When I started OMing and having sex in that time, it was fun, and I get to explore different parts of my body, and I learn how to speak what I want.
Allowed me to feel more in sex. It transformed my sex 180 degrees.
That would be a major difference, is if a woman's turned on and to take my body and do with it as she pleases, like I'm revved up.
It's wanting to have it, one, but two, it's this feeling of literally wanting to devour him.
Before OM, it was clearly my job to do the devouring. Like that's the only way it was gonna happen. I had this secret desire to be devoured by a turned on woman.
So turn on is the feeling of the lights coming on for both people and where life becomes effortless.